Looking back at it, and especially after seeing seasons 3 and 4, Star vs. the Forces of Evil is not a very good show. I don't think it's a bad show by any means, and there are plenty of good and even great episodes. However, I just don't think this show is as good as a lot of people say it is. And I think there are some fundamental problems with this show, both from a viewing standpoint and from a writing standpoint, that keep it from being in the ranks of other shows of its peers like Adventure Time, Gravity Falls and Steven Universe. What are the problems with this show? Well, I'll tell you as we go season by season. The premise of this show is basically a typical fish out of water story, but with a magical twist in which the main character Star is from another dimension and has to live on Earth with Marco, and both of them go through wacky shenanigans, while at the same time fighting off Ludo and his goons who want the wand. So from the sounds of it, it sounds like a pretty average show, and honestly, it kind of is, especially in the first 2/3 of the season. Don't get me wrong, there are good episodes in there, like the first one, Monster Arm, Quest By, and Mubity, but a lot of episodes just range from plain mediocre, like Cheer Up Star, The Diaz Family Vacation, Pixtopia, or have a mix between good and bad stuff in it, like Party with a Pony, School Spirit, Sleep Spells, and really bad stuff like The Other Exchange Student, Matchmaker, and Britney's Party. So yeah, a majority of this first season is just okay. However, the last part of the season, especially the last 5 episodes, are actually good. They bring in a new villain that can be taken more seriously than Ludo, named Toffee, and he is just great. The stakes also become higher in the last episodes, especially the finale. However, I will say that this direction comes off as kinda rushed. I think it would have made more sense if they showed Toffee at the end of season 1, and have the first half or third of season 2 play out exactly what happened at the end of season 1, and have the rest of season 2 play out exactly how it does in season 2, but you can take out all the bad pointless filler episodes in that season. But despite this, I still think for what it is, the Toffee storyline at the end of season 1 works. So all in all, season 1 is a mixed bag. Not bad, not good, just alright. And some of you might be saying, isn't that what's normal for a first season? Well, yes and no. Here's the thing, a first season of a show doesn't need to be the best thing ever. It really doesn't need to be that. But at the very least, it needs to at the very least be good. Especially nowadays. Like, I've watched other first seasons of recent Disney shows like DuckTales, Big Sea Greens, Amphibia, and The Owl House, and let me tell you, those first seasons are more consistent in both quality, humour, and tone, and just better than this show's first season. Season 2 is a much needed improvement over season 1. The show is more focused, the humour is more consistent, the story is kept at a steady but really good pace, and overall the characters get more development. The person who directed shows like Avatar, the 2008 Clone Wars, and Green Lantern was brought into this season as a director for a number of episodes, and it really shows. A lot of the episodes he directed, like Mr. Candle Cares, By the Book, Friend Enemies, Bomb Bomb the Birthday Clown, and Baby, happen to be some of my favourite episodes of the whole show. And of course you have episodes that aren't directed by him, that range from fairly enjoyable like Red Belt, Star vs. Echo Creek, Goblin Dogs, Camping Trip, to really good like Hungry Larry, Running with Scissors, Math Magic, and Sleepover. However, not every episode is a good one, and honestly, there are quite a number of throwaway episodes that are just not very good. These include such classics like the season premiere, My New Wand, Star on Wheels, Star Sitting, Spider with a Top Hat, Pizza Thing, Trickstar, Heinous, Collateral Damage, Fetch, and Starstruck. Yeah, not only is this the worst episode of the season, It might be one of my most hated episodes of any TV show ever. Like, go back and watch that episode and tell me that it's not one of the most obnoxious things you've ever seen. A lot of these episodes suffer from being really annoying, like the aforementioned Starstruck, the pizza thing and heinous, or just really boring with slow parts to it, like Spider with the Top Hat, which admittedly has a really good ending, My New Wand, Collateral Damage and Fetch, or are just not that interesting. But overall, Season 2 is a good season. While it's not without its flaws, it definitely does what it does to be an actual good show. Too bad that I can't say the same about the later seasons.